Equality Institute and the African Institute for Mathematical Sciences have entered a long-term partnership to boost the digital skills of youth on the continent. So what is the cost of this partnership and what does it entail? Earlier, I caught up with Stephan Goericke, the CEO of iSQI, for more.
You need to know that we are talking with AIMS already since 2019, so it's a long journey already. And I was deeply impressed during my first visit when I talked to the students and with the teachers about their passion to become better, to get better skills, to get connected to the international IT community. And that's why, because of this international focus, AIMS is the partner of first choice. And what we are trying to do there is that we are trying to implement the content and the skills and the standards we are using internationally there in the AIMS curriculum already to give the students better chances and better job opportunities at the end.
Yeah, and the focus on digital skills, especially coming at a critical time for the African continent or for people locally, the lack of those skills globally, in fact, when you look at the need for people that can analyze data globally, those are some of the most needed skills at the moment. So is that the reason for your particular focus?
That is what the whole world is talking about. We are becoming digital, and that is the same situation in Africa, especially in Rwanda. And we know that by 2030, we have 230 million jobs in digital sector. So digitalization is the future of Africa, and Rwanda is the hotspot currently everyone is looking at. And that's why it was for us clear that we are first going to Rwanda and talk to the people there, to many organizations, networks, initiatives, young companies there, what they need, how we can support them. We are not there for charity or what. We are there for business connections and business development on behalf of the German and international industry. And we luckily found the right partners there with the right focus, with the right skills. We have so many talented people leaving the university looking for job opportunities, international projects. And based on this high qualification they already have after the university there, we give them further education, additional skills that they are able to get better connected in international projects. And hopefully with this starting point in Rwanda and with this success story we already have here, we will implement this also in other African countries.
Yeah, and this joint initiative, you're calling it IT for Skills, you've mentioned Rwanda as being one of the targets. When you look at our AIMS expansion efforts, so where AIMS is at, its centers of excellence, all the way from Ghana to Senegal to Cameroon and South Africa as well. Why are you looking at encompassing all these different centers of excellence and tapping into them with this initiative?
Yes. Part of this initiative is that we are introducing first in Rwanda, but we already have a clear agreement with AIMS that we are then rolling it out to all the other destinations, but not only within AIMS, but also that AIMS is opening up the opportunities in other countries for other companies and other people to come and join these programs. So it's not just for AIMS students, it is a kind of network of, you can say, cluster of excellence we are creating there together with AIMS and other partners to roll out these programs, to bring these skills to Africa and to find the right people there and getting them connected with international partners. And AIMS is the natural partner there, as I said, with their international focus, with their experience, but furthermore with their passion to create a brighter future for the youth in Africa. They are the right partner for us, and that's why I'm very happy and very privileged working together with them.
There's some lessons to draw here, and I want to look at German's history. It believing in the small businesses growing into Europe's biggest economy. Lessons regarding innovation. Are those some of the transferable skills? And if so, how are you hoping to help transfer some of those skills across the different centers of excellence?
I mean, you're absolutely right. Entrepreneurship is the key factor here, right? And that is a mindset, that is a way of thinking. And I think we have already a generation there in Rwanda, and I met a lot of people there. They are already running and creating small business companies around their idea. And it is very important that they are, from the beginning, have an international focus, that they are able to work together with international partners. That is the future, because I truly believe that Rwanda and other countries are becoming the major hotspot for outsourcing projects for Western industry. For example, if you go to Germany, and you know the situation here is that we cannot find enough people here anymore. And that's why we are looking for reliable partners working on the same level of quality, working together to realize these IT projects with them. And due to the language, due to the qualification, due to the time zone, due to the security and some other reasons, Rwanda and other countries are a good choice to do that. But we need to have evidences, independent evidences about the qualification of these people there. And that is what we are talking about. We as a certification provider on behalf of the German industry going there, testing the skills, giving them these independent evidences that these skills are approved. And then hopefully this will match together and it creates new business opportunities, new projects. And at the end, we are talking about jobs, jobs, jobs. And that is what the young generation is looking for.
Stephan, recently I want to tap into something. AIMS and your organization signed an agreement that allows AIMS to be able to provide a secure certified tester foundation level exams. And, you know, that's the world's leading qualification. What does this imply and how does this impact the growth of education systems?
Now, first, it is a commitment of long life learning, right? I think it's so important and so necessary and, for the young people and for the young generation in Africa, because it shows that they are that they are able, that they are waiting for these international partners, that we are creating jobs in Africa, that they can build their future in Africa where they live, a future for themselves and for companies, for the family and for their kids. And it is really nice to see how it works. It is not always easy, but it is worth to do it when you see how much success we already have and how much it is appreciated by the people we are qualifying here.
And I want us to put this to a numerical term in terms of money regarding the impact for it. For many of our viewers will be interested. What's the end cost to this?
It depends on the local partner. So we are not dominating or we are not dictating the pricing here. It will always on a local level that the people can afford it. So we always say, or my philosophy is that money is not a barrier not to enter. First, I have to say that the introduction, and so far it is financially supported by the German government from the develop program. So it's a special program to implement these courses and these standards in Africa and Rwanda. We are targeting partners who want to become training providers to educate the people on a local level with local people, with a local flavor, but also with a local cost structure. And then it is affordable. Well, we did this already in other countries and other regions of the world, and it was always localized. So it is then up to the partners, and I'm pretty sure that also the government in Rwanda will support these projects. We have already agreed on next initiatives with the Rwanda ICT Chamber and so on and so forth. And at the end, it is an investment of the African companies to invest in their people, to give them the education. So I'm pretty sure that this will be successful and affordable also money-wise.
Stephan, just before I let you go, any other potential deals in the pipeline, and what could be their target?
We struggled a little bit with the pandemic barriers, so I wasn't able to fly to Rwanda, but as soon as I can, I will do that. We are organizing currently an international conference in Kigali with international participation of IT experts to bring the people together. So far, our virtual conferences, people from Africa already joined these conferences. Everything is for free because we want to build up a community there. We are, let's say, currently discussing new programs of in the field of qualification with various stakeholders, policy makers in Rwanda. I mentioned already the ICT Chamber. And last but not least, as I said, we want to use this example, what we created with AIMS in Rwanda, and roll it out in other countries to invite them and to get them connected into this program. And yeah, my next step is to get additional financial support from the German government. And as soon as I have this, we will use this financial support to invite even more people and let them join this program. And hopefully we will see quite soon that we get the signature, and then we can roll out. And we have so many other topics to do besides software testing. You already mentioned data analysis, security-related issues, program management, and so on. So there are so many topics to teach, and the need is so much that we will have more work to do and more ideas we can shoot currently.